Welcome to Primary ypww Lesson 4. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's topic is, Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. The lesson scriptures are coming out of Isaiah chapter 29, verse 13, Matthew chapter 15, verses 9 through 20. The memory verse, Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. And that is Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 11. The target for today's lesson. The Lord wants his children to realize that his name is never to be used in a worthless, vain, or empty way. The word vain means worthless or spoken in an empty way. God warns us not to take his name in vain. Wrongful use of the name of the Lord is very disrespectful to the Lord. This means that we do not swear by the Lord's name. There is a slight difference between the words curse and cuss. Curse means to try to jinx or put a spell upon. Cuss means to profane the name of or say a bad word against. God's name is holy. He should never be insulted or degraded. We cannot curse God. People may try, but no one can jinx him. He is all-powerful. We are God's children. We love him. We do not cuss God. This means that we do not devalue the name of the Lord, taking the name of the Lord worthlessly. One day, Jesus was talking with his disciples. He tells them how the prophet Isaiah had warned the people who were speaking vain words to God. They said that they loved God, but they dishonored him by their deeds. Jesus told his disciples that many unrighteous religious leaders among the scribes and Pharisees were doing the same thing. He said, These people worship me in vain. The words that they speak are defiling themselves. In Malachi chapter 3, verse 14, the people even said that it was worthless to serve God. This kind of slander against God is called blasphemy. Jesus said that when the people speak bad things, it is because they have evil thoughts in their hearts. One day, the Pharisees even accused Jesus of working by the power of the devil. This was not true. Many times they took the name of the Lord in vain. This disobeys God's commandment that thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Do you think praying and asking God to bless you, not to sin or do wrong is in vain? It is vain to say that you love God and not live for him. In Malachi chapter 3, verse 14, the people said it was vain, worthless to serve God, and why bother keeping the commandment? Talk about why this is a wrong way of thinking. Instead of speaking negative against God, we should always bless the name of the Lord. The questions for today's lesson. Number 1, what does it mean to curse? And what does it mean to cuss? Number 2, why should we never insult or speak negative against God or his name? Number 3, what did the prophet Isaiah accuse the people of doing that was vain? The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.